Okay, I'm gonna make this intro pretty short. Yo, what's good, guys? It's Thtboizeke at it again with another video. Welcome back to the channel. The last video was us in Belize in the studio making a song. This is part 2 of that video. At this current moment, I actually haven't started editing yet, so I have no idea how long the video is going to be. I know you guys are tired of the hour-long videos. I swear to God, this is the last one. I promise you, this is the last hour video. If it gets to there, this will be like the last long video you will see from me, unless the situation calls for it. You know, we are almost at 200 subscribers, bro. Like, that's so amazing to me. My end goal this year is to reach 1,000 subscribers, and as of right now, we are well on the way. And without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, turn on that post bell notification. And if you've been watching me since the first video, I greatly appreciate y'all and I love y'all for that. Okay, no more talk. Let's get into the video.
Place I'm from, still there, so keep me guard up strong. Stay #1 with another hit song. Another them can't hold me down. When you see me walking through the street, that job way up from me. Yeah, the sign I'm hit and green. And me them I always pray, but make I really tell you something. Take me light and we'll have a problem. Got a lot of people fake out there, ready for say over. But I always stand up. Me fear no man but God. Only He could judge me. So me don't care what you think. So me don't care what you think. Free up and live my life. Give thanks for my blessings. Rough money so me live my life. Designer knows when we stepping in. Don't come around with your bad vibes. Free up tonight, free up tonight. I may live my life to the fullest. No boy see me.
Well, this is where I need your help now.
Okay.
Well, actually, no. I just, well, I'd like you guys' input on building the song, putting together some more instruments and whatever. You know,
Sure. I think also maybe in some so in that second verse, it could be interesting to give more of like a transition from the verse to the chorus. If you're wanting the chorus to feel nice and full, to take out some stuff from that last little bit of the second verse to give it a little bit more of like that. You're going from something that has more sparse instrumentation to, you know what I mean?
So like, you'd say four.
Yeah, like 4 bars before. Yeah, that way it kind of, and I don't remember exactly what he does right there.
He laughs.
Yeah, it could be.
You like a cutoff completely?
If I remove the guitar, it's always have a song.
Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall. Going to the
That works.
Maybe like 2 bars.
Yeah.
the time when I ain't never gonna fall. Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall.
Maybe not quite so much. Yeah, maybe leaving the guitar in still, but what else? We don't really have much else to do.
No.
It might not work right there.
Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall. Free up and live
What
my
do you guys
life. Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall.
Make it work.
Yeah,
I like that one, or like just like the complete cutoff, like all instrumentation, him just laughing.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall.
I feel like we could do the same thing here, like we did for Yastalia as well. Just this last piece where you said go into the top.
Oh yeah, that could be cool.
Opposite, no one ever stop me, ain't stop me at all. Going to the time when I ain't never gonna fall.
That could be cool. Yeah, I'd be down to try that.
Yeah.
I think also once Alexander puts in his steel pan stuff,
It'll help a lot more.
it'll feel more full. Yeah, and then also another thing, you're using the Garifuna drum samples?
Who?
Oh, I have it, but I wasn't using it. Let me pull it up real
I
quick.
would love if we could have that on here too, because I know that Professor Wagner really wants it to be as
Belize as possible.
I could definitely replace some of the samples and add some, you know, ear candy.
Yeah, that could be cool. And yeah, even if it's just like some ear candy stuff and not necessarily like redoing a ton of what you have, because what you have sounds great.
No, I definitely would just add it in, you know, as like an extra.
Yeah. I think that could be worth exploring.
There's things like the turtle shell. I'm sure you've heard of plenty of the turtle shell already.
Nope.
I don't think I have.
A wood block.
Do we have much of the wood block in there?
Yes.
We do, yeah.
We have 6 wooden hits.
Okay.
Then of course we have the kicks.
Right.
The segunda kick. The primero drums, the jawbones. And these are claps that you know they got from. These are the segunda drums. Oh no, these are primero. They have them all named.
I love that
weird,
sound.
Yeah,
That's
like
so
they're not
cool.
what they-
but we definitely have percussion to work with.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe like just I could probably like play like a MIDI type of thing, like if it's them playing on the drums. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Hi.
I like that, yeah.
One visit, no, never stop it, ain't stopping at all. Going to the top, and I ain't never gonna fall.
Yeah.
Free up and live my life, give thanks for my blessings. Tough money, so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in. Don't come around with your bad vibes. Free up tonight, free up tonight. I mean, I live my life to the fullest.
I like that. Yeah, I like
that's
that.
good. It kind of pushes it forward as well. So
More of the mallet on the metal,
okay.
and making it from above, you kind of get more of a blended sound.
Okay.
So if I could only do one or the other, I prefer to do from the top.
From the top.
But
that's what I was
ideally,
thinking.
like most of the time when I like perform and go on gigs and stuff, I do one on top and one
on
at the bottom. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And just kind of have the one on top a little bit.
Okay, to summarize this 10-minute clip, basically he's telling us how he wants to be mic'd, and then it dives into a conversation of like how to move forward with this beat, because we want the track to be like authentically Belizean, but not too authentically Belizean to the point we lose the modern crowd. So they're just suggesting like how we keep it modern. We're trying to like go the best way of how to have a mix of both worlds.
Dynamic?
Um,
Like an SM58 or 57?
probably not.
No? Okay, so just the one.
I have this, and I have those regular show mics. I don't know what
What are the show mics?
maybe that, I don't know
They
the
might be
names.
dynamic. Yeah.
I don't know the names.
Is it just like a regular vocal mic that they use to perform?
Yes.
That's perfect. That is dynamic. That is great. Yay! All right, cool. Oh yes, lovely. Okay, cool. Let's do that. So, yeah.
I have 4 steps.
Have you guys done a lot of microphone techniques yet?
No.
No? Okay, so
No,
you should
no.
come over here so that you can learn.
Got getting everything on video.
So,
Especially for the next time that you have to mic us.
Yeah.
yeah, right. You never know.
Teach us, Mama Kelly.
All right, so miking all generally vary the same. An important thing to know, you have 3 legs on the mic stand, right?
Yeah, I have it.
Because of the laws of gravity, right? If you have the mic stand boomed in between the legs and you have a heavy microphone on the end of the stand, what do you think is going to happen?
It's gonna fall
It's
over.
gonna fall forward, and we never want a microphone to fall, and we most certainly do not want something to fall into somebody's instrument. So when you're miking, you always boom over one of the legs, right? And then you have a counterbalance system here. A lot of boom stands, this one just has a single, but a lot of them will have 2 knobs here. So one you can boom out, the other you'll boom backwards to kind of balance the weight. You never want all of your microphone all the way forward, because even if you're booming over, the microphone is going to droop, right? So that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay. And then, yeah, the thing to keep in mind is you have different phase, right? Phase coherence between the top of the instrument and the bottom. This is either concave or convex, depending on the side that you are going from, right? So sound is going to propagate positively on one side and negatively on the other. Therefore, the sound waves will cancel each other out. So we're going to have to keep that in mind, right? Like a snare drum, when you mic the top and the bottom, you always flip the polarity on the digital end to account for that phase coherency, right? Which is a 180-degree switch. So with this, we'll see how it goes. I've never done a steel pan, but I'm assuming we'll have to at least keep that in consideration. When you're miking the top and the bottom of an instrument, you always want to come from the same direction and the same side if possible. That will keep your phase coherency relatively ballpark of where you want it, right? So just little pointers to kind of always be thinking in the back of your mind, like, what are we doing? Why are, how are we going to achieve this?
Well, I have another question. So my thing is, so if you're having, say you have two condensers, like, does it matter if you're running the same pickup patterns on both of them?
They're not too close. Sorry. Not too close, because then it'll pick up more of just the center notes. Okay. So it wants to be like there and kind of like as vertical as possible.
So we can lower it too still if we just want it right underneath, right?
Yeah.
Lower still?
That's fine.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Cool, yeah. Awesome. Did y'all caught what he said, right? If you have it too close here, you're only gonna get this middle part if he's striking just in the middle, and you won't get the whole picture of the instrument, so you need a little bit of that room to be able to capture all of the resonance, right?
So why did you pick dynamic on the bottom and condenser on the top?
Well, that kind of, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say because the dynamic, you get a little bit of natural compression from the dynamic mic, especially because, like I said, the bottom you get more of that attack. That little bit of natural compression kind of helps to compensate for the extra attack. And I think, I mean, live setting, I usually just use dynamics on both. Because live I usually do like a 58 on top and a 57 on the bottom, but yeah, for this setting, since it's a lot more controlled, I feel like the condenser would get a lot more of the nuances of the instrument on the top.
Condenser mics, no, that was great. Condenser mics will get like a lot more of the detail in the high end too, and the top of this instrument is where all of the like brilliance and the brightness is going to be, like he was saying earlier.
So that's why you
so yeah, this will give you, it's kind of like your good blend, like on a kick drum, we mic like the kick in and the kick out. The kick in for the click and the attack, the kick out for that boom and the resonance, and you blend them together. It's the same thing, right? So you just got to think of things in terms of like, we always want more to work with than less to work with, so that we can capture the whole picture of the instrument and not just like one flat characteristic, right? They will. You'll get there.
I wish you were a teacher. Yes, you need to hire you.
Only the labs. They only let me teach the labs. But I do teach how to mic things every day, so it's great.
That Kelly masterclass.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying.
Andre, I know that your condenser mic, it has the vocal shield. It's kind of hard to take off of that stand. Can we use a different stand so you don't have to mess with taking the shield off, or we have an option
since
there?
we probably have more time today, we could just take off the shield. And
okay, that would be great.
Put it back on.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure where my other stand is.
That's
I only
okay.
have 3.
That is
Okay,
fine.
I have a question for you, Alex.
Yes.
So, dynamic mics, it requires heavier sound waves to move that big magnet that's in there. So I remember you talking about how your instrument comes in different ranges. Would you pick a different type of mic based on where the range of which band you're playing sits?
I don't have a lot of personal experience miking the other instruments from the family, particularly the lower end instruments. I have been present like for recordings and performances that the sound engineer has done it. Generally, the dynamic mics work fine, but in studio settings, I've seen people use more like large diaphragm condensers on the lower end instruments. And then the difficulty to me when it comes to miking up the larger instruments in the family is because if you're playing like a 6-bass, which is 6 full drums with 3 notes in each one, you have to figure out, you definitely need multiple microphones to pick up sound from each one, but deciding how many and where to place them and that kind of thing, I guess.
That sounds stressful.
Yeah, it is stressful. But I guess it would make it easier if, you know, the engineer and the musician kind of communicate about the location of the notes, because you're only using all 6 pans if you're playing music that's chromatic.
Oh,
you know, so if you're playing something that's diatonic to a specific key, then you would only use like 4 of them at the most.
So then you would have to know like where you're gonna be at for that song in order to make it so it's more about being precise and just trying to capture everything at one time.
Because then you might end up with a mic that's above a pan that you're not even using.
And the last thing you want to do is waste the mic.
Yeah.
I have a question for you as well, since I've never mic'd one of these. Do you do like an over-the-shoulder mic, or do you do just right here?
Right
okay,
here.
so that stays out of your way.
This is why it's good to have footage of
Right,
performances.
no, exactly.
Living the best life anytime when you see me. And none of them can be. Go from me want to know me must achieve it. All the hard work must reveal. Enough messed up days in the place I'm from. Still there, so keep me guard up strong. Stay number 1 with another hit song. And none of them can hold me down.
When you see me walking through the street, that you'll be above for me. Yeah, the sign of it can breathe. And me, them I always pray. But make a really tell you something. Take me like I don't have a problem. Got a lot of people fake out here, ready to say you're fine. But I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God. Only He could judge me. So me don't care what you think. So me don't care what you think. Free up and live my life. Give thanks for my blessings.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I mean, I live my life to the fullest.
Enough boys see me life and I try copy. Make enough money so me live life long.
I think to get that line accurately, I'm gonna have to hear it isolated, but that's kind of the gist of it. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
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 It'd be hard to like roll every note. The second one. Okay, good, perfect.
Yeah. I would maybe do cardioid. Yeah, because this is cardioid down here. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Awesome.
Question. So with the mic, how do you know which way the pickup direction is going? Like which side it's hitting from? So like if you have it on cardioid, you know it's only picking up on one side of the mic predominantly. How do you know which side of the mic
Oh,
is
that's
picking up?
amazing. That's fun.
Because I think the switch is on the back.
Okay.
What was it?
I was asking, so like if you're running like a cardioid pickup pattern, how do you know which side is the side that it's picking up on?
It's actually always where the logo is.
Really?
Yes. Life hack. Yeah, it's usually always where the logo is. So sometimes it's on the back, sometimes it's on the front, but this should have, see how it says TCM 88?
Okay.
Yep, that's where your front is.
Still not getting enough feedback from 11. I don't know why.
It's not enough signals.
Not getting enough feedback from 11.
Now you gotta troubleshoot your entire software.
It's a
over one channel.
So wait, what's the issue?
Not enough gain on the bottom microphone.
Okay.
So is that a problem with signal flow or is that on the mixer board?
Right now it's just a gain problem, but it could be the microphone. We can try a different mic. It could be the cable too.
Could be the cable.
Yeah, do you have another cable we can try?
Just so I can play the one song about 50 Cent.
Let me see.
Sticking his head on.
You want to switch the microphone? Since that's within our control?
Maybe. Oh, but the gain is pretty low on this side.
Back the fuck up, nigger!
Still not there? I wonder if it's like
The mic came in,
came in for a second.
but then it just.
Hmm.
I don't have another XLR.
no, I don't got
Oh
one.
wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, yes, I do have
You
another.
do, yay! Okay, well then we'll
So
take
for
it.
now, just have to sacrifice the left for this, but this is all good.
Billy, I have a question.
Want me to put it in the corner over there?
So,
Yeah.
I got it.
of course, it's different because we have all the time to set this up. But let's say you're micing somebody for a set and you got like 20, 30 minutes max, and everything you've tried is like nothing's like kind of sticking. Like,
Yeah.
what do you do?
What do you mean, like in terms of like tech problems?
Yeah.
Well, you just make it work. Then. You have to make it work. The session has to continue.
Okay, Kelly, can you explain one more time what just happened and what exactly that we did to help to fix the problem?
Oh, it was just a bad cable.
Wow.
So we switched the microphone first. That wasn't the problem. We tried switching the preamp that we were using, the insert, the input point on the console. That wasn't the problem. So then ultimately, by order of operation, the last thing that we needed to change was the microphone cable, right? Yeah, it's looking good. Cool. Yeah, it's good.
Haven't put on headphones to play it, or
Yes, preferably. That way there's
Okay.
no bleed. Yeah. And Thtboizeke, the reason why, anytime you're using, this would kind of be like a stereo pair, even though it's not a stereo pair. The reason why I like to have the levels the same is because if we didn't have the levels the same and we wanted more of like the quieter one and we're pushing up that signal, what are we doing if we're just bringing the fader up? We're bringing up the noise floor too.
Yeah.
So that's any cracks or hisses or pops or anything in like the electronic circuit would be then brought up as well. So if you properly gain stage and you have that level the same, you don't have to worry about, oh, if I want more, I have to like bring one up drastically to match the other. They're just always sitting together in
I was about
space.
to ask,
right?
would you not do a roll-off feature, but that's not going to help with the buzzing.
Well, we did a roll off on the condenser because you always want to do a roll off. That helps with like any foot stomping or like any outside, noise outside of these walls or.
So how high are you going on the roll-off?
The roll off is fixed. I'm assuming it's probably like 75 or like 1 50, but that doesn't really
Are you
affect
hearing
the
them through the headphones?
Yeah.
instruments here.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll play it a few times and for you to get whatever, and then if you're ready to record, we can start.
Okay. Any preference as to like which part of the
Up to you, whichever one you feel more comfortable starting with.
Can we start with the verse, like where the like leading up to where that first drop is?
Okay.
Awesome.
A few moments later.
Fuck!
That's good though.
Alright.
That was a recording, so. Oh, you wanted me to record that?
I was telling you that.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I was telling you.
It sounded great. Just do that.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh, chest pain.
Oh, chest pain. Oh, man.
Alright. Cool. I mean, I did mess up in the last, bar, so none of it would have been usable anyway.
I mean, you could have cut it and recorded it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Sorry.
Oh, no.
I should have put up a sarcasm sign.
No.
When you see me walking through the street, that job they about for me.
So that whole section,
Pick it up.
or okay.
I bet you
When
can.
you see me walking through the street, that job they about for me. When you see me walking through the street, that job they about for me.
Right there and shift. Okay, guys, shift click is shift on the right.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
weird.
it's weird. Okay, so this right here, yes. Is this the same? That is the same, right here.
Yeah.
That's very confusing. Okay. Shift, click here, down, over.
Yeah, I don't know who made it like that, but it really angers my workflow.
And so he needs that, just this
When you see
section.
me walking through the street,
When is your workflow?
that job they about for me.
Because I always
Just
just try
that
to
part.
click the shift
Yeah,
that's
okay.
closest to me.
All right, y'all.
It should work. I
Another
just left one.
question. How do I? Oh crap! This is so confusing. How do I copy
Um,
and get this? Because he needs this one more.
So hit command and highlight the section.
Command
Highlight.
highlight it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so just click
go
and drag.
above it and then like
Okay.
drag
Oh,
around.
this is so weird. So
Click and
here.
drag. Yeah.
And then grab what you want.
Oh, but I don't want that whole. I don't want that whole mess. Whoa. All
You
right.
get used
So-
to it.
FL shenanigans. All right. So we do
Command.
command
Highlight it.
highlight.
And then
There it is. Okay.
You can either command B it and it'll put it right next to it, or you can command V or whatever. It's gonna
Okay.
copy it.
Do you want it? Where were we looping? Or is it back on the back end of this?
Yeah,
Or
it's the can you play it and then
Yeah.
let you know exactly where?
When you see me walking through
You can play from further along.
Okay.
You can play from like
like,
17.
but I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God.
Right there.
right here. Okay, so here.
Dun, 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 dun. Right
Okay,
there.
so how do I drop that right there, guys?
So go to cut out the part you want, and
It's
then
right there.
and then you move the cursor to right where you want to paste it. So the little line. So you click up there.
This.
Yeah. And then so you command C, command V it.
So it's right here, right?
Yeah, then you copy and paste.
I'm on MacBook FL.
Ah, okay.
Put my shortcuts to the test.
Let me see.
But I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God.
I told you I'm working on my shortcuts. It used to take me hours to make beats.
It still does. Scroll.
So go up. No, go up.
Go to where numbers are.
Up top, where you move the cursor to that, and then
zoom in. No. Right below. Right there.
Right here.
No. Or that. That works.
Yeah, that works. But
I want it bigger because see, we're cutting off this transient here, so we need to.
You can also like.
Yeah, you can control it and crossfade it because it's FL21. So it's like the smart tool on Pro Tools. So if you hover over it in that top left corner, you see that, and you can drag it and smooth it out.
Yeah, and if you want to like make the watch copy, you can also use like the little corner right here,
and then it'll make
everything bigger.
The frustration of working in an
Oh, I know.
Yeah, just
this
like
one here.
yeah, right there. Just scroll up.
Oh, that's beautiful. I can see. Okay, I need my glasses. I didn't bring my glasses. So this is just a fade in. I want a crossfade because that's gonna sound weird.
You can fade the other track out.
How do I? I don't want to.
You just go on the other side.
Okay,
Oh, you're trying to
crossfade.
Yeah, I'm trying to crossfade. I don't want to fade in and fade out. Did y'all hear that? You hear that? It stops, but that's okay. I'll have it.
But you can drag it over and it will crossfade it.
But that's right. Yes.
Oh, there we go.
I'm still hearing the
Wow.
I'm still hearing the rolling.
Old one.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hate that I don't.
Is that just me?
No.
The old one.
That's not.
Did you delete the other one?
Did I delete the other one? That is the question. Oh, I can't go back?
Yeah, you can go back.
You can go all the way back.
Yeah, you can go all the way back. That's what I do. Command Z.
Well, that's Command Zing, and it's just redoing.
Go to your scroll up.
This is what we pasted. How do I delete this?
Right click.
Oh well, then that means it was laying on top of
I
it.
need this one.
This is the cut tool.
What did you say?
So
shift?
yeah, right shift, click, and then drag down.
Shift, click, and drag.
Or you can just press C.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. It's literally a hotkey for everyone.
And then here.
The pencil is P,
here,
cut tool is C. I think the select tool is T.
Oh wait. And then here I can paste. Yes.
Yeah. So you click right there, command, copy, paste.
Paste. All right. Let's see. This should be
You need to work on more your shortcuts.
Are we still hearing it?
You still hear it?
Is it?
Isolate them and see.
It's gone? Okay, so that's good then, yes?
So was it those two tracks right there that was it?
Mm-hmm.
So then, when you unmute everything, you might want to go to that they see that little sound tool with the X on it, and then you can just mute those permanently.
What is a sound tool with an X?
So you see the arrow, the arrow is going both ways, top left corner. Like where you see where that orange little
pencil.
Go to the right there.
This.
Yes, and then click on all the old ones, so that way when you unmute your tracks, it doesn't unmute those clips, and then so you don't hear it in the background still.
Okay.
But you gotta unmute it and then go like that.
What happened to the section after that though?
Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. All right, you guys said history is here?
Yes.
Where's the delete?
I cannot read that.
Gosh. All right. How do I just keep going back here?
Command.
That's only gonna go so far.
Try Command Shift Z. That might.
Can this pull out handles?
What's a
yes
handle?
or no?
Pull out
I don't know what a handle is.
What's a handle?
Oh,
like
drag it.
Audio
Oh yeah.
that
you would have to go click on it, and then you would have to go to bleeding, and then it will bleed the rest of it out.
I don't know, like the actual audio clip.
Yeah, so you have to click on the audio clip.
Click on the audio clip. Yeah, you're on mute.
Yeah.
What? This is so weird. I have never.
So you click on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Then now click on it. Then you go to
right here.
Yeah, bleeding. And then if you choose how it fades out. So there's smooth
no,
bleeding.
I'm not looking for a fade. I'm looking for the rest of this. Why did this disappear when we pasted this right here?
It should drag out if it
drags
still
out.
Yeah, it drags
so
out.
how do I drag it out?
So just take this. You don't see like
this
that.
is this is a different take.
It's a different take.
This is a different take.
Okay,
I
so
need what was attached here, which was the same take as this.
Yeah.
Pull this way.
So drag it back the opposite way.
Yeah,
If it's still
right there.
Drag this way. Ah. Okay. Now we're cooking with fire. All right. Let's double check this.
That's why people hate FL Studio.
I mean, she doesn't know.
I'm gonna mute her.
I'm about to say, if we had to convince her to switch over, we're doing a terrible job.
What I was gonna ask was, do you think we're gonna need the singers again?
Honestly, probably not. I mean,
because really and truly, the only thing that would be left is like ad-libs. But do you really think they're necessary or not really?
I don't really think so. I think that it's gonna sound fine how it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't want to waste their time. You know, if they come out here for nothing. Then,
Okay.
Yeah. Unless they just want to come hang out.
Okay. No, if only we needed them, I was
Yeah.
gonna require them
Yeah,
to
yeah,
come.
yeah.
Other than that, then
No, I don't think that we need any. They've done a great job so far. So I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing more that I think that, like any ad libs that they could add would maybe just be in the outro for like a fade out if you're gonna fade it out. But if it's gonna be a played ending, then you might not even need ad libs. So, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What is a plate?
All right.
A played.
Oh,
Played.
Where you all stop together
Oh, I thought you said
as a group.
plate.
Yeah. Oh no, played.
Kelly, on a scale of 1 through 10, what do you rank FL?
Oh my god! Oh, dude!
Nah.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. I just don't know how to use it. That's you know.
It becomes
It becomes, and once you know how to use it, it becomes a lot more easier.
Yeah, I have 4 DAWs on my computer already. I don't need it.
I have another one. Yeah, I completely understand. I completely understand. Yep.
Final Cut too, where when you're editing videos, it's the same key commands as Pro Tools.
Wow.
research has to be done now.
Oh yeah, a third-party plugin that can make all like that's crazy.
It's just the software. It's not
Software.
plugins,
Oh my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mix it too.
You stupid.
Ready for the double?
I'm trying to.
What would be the technical term for that? Like
A third-party
shortcut
software?
shortcut converter or something like that.
I guess, yeah.
I am trying to do too much.
That's okay. If it feels like too much, it's okay to keep it simple, you know?
Okay.
Simplicity.
I'm just trying to get like all 3 notes of each chord for that little like. My problem is that I have not been practicing my 4 mallet technique at all.
It's really good, yeah.
That one was good. That one was like the only one that was even.
Enough boys see me life and I try copy. Make enough money so me live life lavish. Party every day and me never pop money. Haters I hate but no I'm not sorry. Yeah you know anything when me say.
I like it.
Yeah.
Actually, I love it, to be honest.
Free up and live my life.
The Garifuna drum samples doing in the background, kind of like to carry it out, you know. So that we have that set kick, and then the segundo or the primero is out there.
Would that be more the segunda? Would that be more the segunda?
Oh.
You want that?
The thumb, yeah.
Yeah. Really and truly, like if you play it on a trap set, you would like usually use the floor tom.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing,
well, then the segunda is definitely the one for that.
yeah. And the other thing, could you give me like maybe a
6.5 hours later.
I could play the drums.
Yeah, sure.
Might be easier to explain out again.
just that those drums are a little, the heads need to change some of them, so.
It's not like we're recording it. Like the main thing that you have going on is like one of the things that helps to like accentuate, to put the accents in the right place for that rhythm is just like a slight open hi-hat on the like,
I think I actually have that same exact hi-hat sound somewhere in here. So maybe instead of playing it, we could actually just put it.
Yeah. Instead of an actual hi-hat sound, you could even use something like synthesize that kind of
trap hi-hat.
Like white noise, almost like a white noise type thing.
Yeah, like a.
Yeah, just a little bit of sizzle.
Yeah, it's definitely noise.
So a basic trap hi-hat.
Yeah.
Okay. You probably find one. You have a murder kit in there.
I have trap hats, so we could use that.
I'm pretty sure I saw like a murder kit in there. You probably find one in there.
The trap hats are just like sound waves now. I learned that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of them they're sine waves, and they just like play with them. And
They usually sorry. Yeah, they usually design them in like serum or whatever. Even in silent, you could do that too.
Yeah, I know that's a trap out here. Open hat in there somewhere.
Like, I have designed countless drum sounds like that already.
Oh, really? Are you designed? Oh, that's cool.
Like especially for techno and hard style, you need a lot of something that has that synth sound, and so a traditional kick just won't work.
It was nasty. At first, that was nasty.
The art of sound selection. Sitting for hours. Really?
Wow.
You caught it?
So like that? Like on the one?
Yeah, on the one. Yeah.
Doesn't loop. Bring that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Free up and live my life.
Probably some velocities too.
Free up and live my life. Give thanks for my blessings.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I'm here to live my life. Live my life to the full. Free up and live my life. Give thanks for my blessings.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I'm here to live my life. Live my life to the fullest.
You want to mess with the velocities a little bit. That way, you have like a little more character.
Give thanks for my blessings. Give thanks for my blessings. Give thanks for my blessings. Give thanks for my blessings.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
It's right. Yeah. All right, first one up and like the second one down.
Give them to me blessing.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I mean, I live my life to the fullest.
Enough boys see me life and I try copy. Make enough money so me live life lavish. Party every day and me never fuck money. Haters I hate but no I'm not so.
Give thanks for my blessings.
Enough money so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I mean, I live my life to the fullest.
Enough boys see me life and I try copy. Make enough money so me live life lavish. Party every day and me never fuck money. Haters I hate but no I'm not sorry. Yeah, you know, anything when me say must go. Just buy me girlfriend some gold. Dog we fresh from we head to we toe. Let me go for it, yeah me show. But it does on me flow, them sick. I can see all of them down in me. You're jealous, see how them want me sick. No, never stop me, they ain't stopping it all. Going to the top and I ain't never gonna fall.
Free up and live.
So for those verses and stuff, like maybe probably could loop what you already did, or you would want to do something, you know?
I like that little high part you did earlier when he was playing with it.
I think that doing that high, like doing something different from what we've done would
Yeah.
go well in the outro.
Yeah.
Because that's where we'll want to
That's-
introduce,
yeah, that's
like,
exactly
all right,
what I
now
was
we're
thinking.
jamming out, and then the track is ending, you know?
I like that. I like that a
Yeah, I
lot.
feel like it's fade and stuff.
Yeah, you have to fade it out. Got to.
Yeah, so I would just leave it up to your discretion to decide which you know which options you want to use where. Obviously with the da 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 da.
Do you have your?
That's the only thing that kind of has like a set.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change that at all.
You mean, like, do I mix to a certain loudness?
Oh
Yes.
well, like remember the last session we were having? I was talking to you about how after I make my entire tracks and then I put the soft clip on it just to where it hits. Well, I take the loudest part and I make it hit at 0 dB. And because I was telling you about how that makes it sound consistent through like whatever I play it in. And is that something that you do?
No.
Because my problem is my mixes, you could barely hear them until I started making them hit at 0 dB, and then now it sounds clean without you having to turn the volume all the way up to hear it.
No, I use a loudness measurement meter on my master bus when I'm mixing, and I mix to a certain level, like a target level. So usually, like depending on the genre, like something like this would be like -14, right, for streaming. If it's something that's more classical, then it'd be more like -16 or -18, so it has a wider dynamic range. But it just kind of depends on the genre, and it depends on the scope of the project. And then also it depends on, if you're trying to just make louder parts quieter or quieter parts louder, that would be individual compression on individual tracks. Because if you do master bus compression and you're trying to control like transients or things that pop out versus things that are too quiet, your whole track is just going to sound lifeless and dull because you're just squeezing it to make it all fit one space instead of letting it have those like ups and downs throughout the mix.
Well, okay, that makes sense. But
Yeah.
to try to combat it, what I would do is I stopped exporting at 24-bit and started exporting at 32-bit, and then my mixes came out a little bit less. Like,
The problem with that is some streaming platforms don't accept 32 bits, so you're really just going to end up compressing back down at a lossy
Anyways.
compression rate, which will make your music sound crappy.
And if you're wanting, like,
Yeah.
if you want to, not that this happens a lot nowadays, but if you want to use a CD, you've got to, like, it's got to be 16.
Yeah, it'd have to be 16-bit, and you've got to use dither, or else you're going to be losing some of the information that you would have on those waveforms when they're recreated from analog to digital, right? So, yeah. There's like no set answer, but you have to know what you're actually releasing on and how to deal with that.
so how do you do that when you're on different, releasing things on all platforms, and all of them have like, because I go through DistroKid, you
Right.
put the file on DistroKid.
Most of
but
them
once-
take 24-bit.
Most of them take 24. If you stick to like 48, 24, you'll be fine.
Well, it doesn't take. I tried 48, and it told me the quality was too high. It said I had to enable high resolution streaming, and I didn't know how to do that.
What?
That's weird.
It's normally CD baby, don't use DistroKid.
Yeah, DistroKid I do 48.
You should be able to do 48,
I
24.
render all of my projects 48.
Yeah, that should 48 is widely accepted. That's like standard, I think.
48 is like the standard for this.
I would understand if you were at like 192 kilohertz.
I was at 48, and what happened is I submitted an instrumental, and it emailed me telling me the quality's too high, and then when it got uploaded, it sounded like trash because they compressed it and you could barely hear anything.
There might have been something else going on.
It's not double of it.
Yeah, no, listening to it. I like it though. I like the way it gives that chorus that full feel.
Yeah.
Free up and live my life. Give thanks to my blessings. Tough money, so
What I think I will do to also for that hat, I'll probably add like a ride in between, intermediate, you know, so it's kind of like carrying the swing, but you could still hear that same.
Okay.
Free up and live my life. Give thanks to my blessings. Tough money, so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in.
Sorry, that was. Hold on, let me just put it so it's easier. And I'll lower it. Like, yeah, go there. So we have this.
Free up and live my life. Give thanks to my blessings. Tough money, so me live my life. Designer clothes and me stepping in. Don't come around if you got bad vibes. Free up tonight. Free up tonight. I'm here to live my life to the fullest.
Or is that a bit much, you think?
I think it could work for certain sections.
Yeah, just for the chorus, I'd say.
What do you think?
I don't know if I love it. I'm not sold. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Not sold?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it completely.
Was that what I just added or the whole thing?
No, just what you just added. I think it might be getting a little bit busy.
Okay.
There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because I just got an email and I am beside myself with excitement. So it's from the University of Bristol in the UK, where I applied to do my master's. It says, congratulations on your offer, dear Alexander. We are delighted to offer you a place for composition of music for film and TV beginning.
Bristol, Tennessee. To the AEX-12.
Did you put it on
Elon
me
Musk's baby's name.
Yep. But there's no signal.
Didn't we change it, or was that just what he like? Yeah, I think you legally can't put numbers in a name. Okay. So, yeah.
You play his vocal one more time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lock on
I think
the
they just
word.
named him
You
Axel.
can write down the words.
But, like they write it. Yeah. With numbers.
Yeah,
I wrote it down. I'm just trying to remember the
I'm not
melody.
getting the signal.
Oh my God. Do we come
You
in
can't tell me he
from-
don't sound like a Disney
Do
boy.
we come in from no, or do we come in on the downbeat?
I think it's from the, well,
Because the downbeat would be.
Bro.
He got PTSD.
Bro, I'm right next to this.
What it's like part of
Zeke, I want to know what your storage limit is. How are you videotaping all of this?
Oh man, let me tell y'all, bro. For those that have been watching me since like my first video, bro, y'all been knowing how bad my storage issue was, bro. So for her to ask me that, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we doing something right. That's all I gotta say. And got me in the studio looking like this.
Perfect.
Yes, excellent.
Like there wasn't enough quantity.
Hey, Zeke's phone.
You know what?
I'm here to say.
I didn't want more snow on the beach. We didn't have to do that.
What am I here to say? Stay dreaming.
okay. I think we just hurry record these vocal first, and I guess we could go for lunch after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Volume is low.
And y'all can, we can go
No,
anywhere.
I'm never stopping, ain't stopping at all. Going to the top and I ain't never gonna fall.
You first.
Holding the bass line down. We really covered really all the ranges except bass.
Life on a try copy. Make enough money so me live life lavish. Party every day I been never fuck money. Haters I hate but no I'm not sorry. Yeah you know anything when me say must go. Just buy me girlfriend some gold. Dog we fresh from we head to we toe. Make me cool let me go for it. Let me show what it does and me flow them sick. I can see all of them down and make you jealous. See how them want me sick. No I'm never stopping. Ain't stopping.
Everybody in this room right now, we didn't have any like isolation shields or any like gobos, then we could use super cardioid microphones, pulse mic everything, and angle everybody away from each other to where all of the noise would for the most part cancel out. Right? Okay. That's why it's good to know. I'm gonna look up this other mic and see, but we'll definitely, I think we're gonna record him on a wood floor, probably in the corner of it, so that we can have more of like a presence boost.
Yeah. So this is like using the reverb on the drum room reverb on FL.
Sure.
It's a reverb that makes it sound like it's live.
Yeah. This is going to give you what's called a boundary effect. So between the floor and the corners, we're going to get more of a presence with the drum than we would have if we would have just been on this. We won't get
because we're going to absorb all this sound.
It'll just absorb everything. So
thank you, Teacher Kelly. Professor Kelly.
When you see me walking through the street, that trouble you about for me. Yeah, the sun I meet and greet. I meet them I always pray, but make I really tell you something. Take me light and we'll have a problem. Cause a lot of people fake out ya, ready for say over. But I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God. Only He could judge me. So me no care what you think. Mute that. Fuck, that fucked me up.
I just realized I have to take over anyway because of the clip. So just sing into it powerfully because I see what happened here because of the clip.
Powerful.
Yeah, like the way you were singing just now, like. Again? So you mute for then the chorus, no?
When you see me walking through the street, that trouble you about for me. Yeah, the sun I meet and greet. I meet them I always pray, but make I really tell you something. Take me light and we'll have a problem. Cause a lot of people fake out ya, ready for say over. But I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God. Only He could judge me. So me no care what you think. Me no care what you think.
I for everything. What's going?
I mean, they're supposed to be part of burn, so they're supposed to have the protection. However, it's not enforced, is what I'm reading. Is that they have the rules and they say, oh, you can't do it, but they don't really enforce it. There's no like civil remedy. There's no criminal offenses. There's nothing.
They literally just have it there so that they can say, "Oh, we have the laws,"
but they don't enforce it.
That's a really hard thing to track down if you don't have infrastructure specifically built for it.
I'm saying we have laws down to like the percentage.
Oh, we have algorithms on like social media that if you even post like karaoke night, you get your stuff taken down and you get a warning.
Or something from
Facebook or like Instagram if you post.
Yes,
like, hey,
you know, I got my video
copyright.
taken down for using the same loop as somebody else.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like literally the same loop. It said, no, you're in copyright infringement. I'm like, bro.
So how does something like that get settled here?
It doesn't.
Like I'll just scrap it out. I'm just
Yeah.
It's my song.
Whoever, hey, y'all gotta.
Two people step in the ring, one person steps out.
Yeah, one goes in, one comes. Two go in, one come out. There is no tie.
Whoever wins goes.
Winner gets the copyright. No.
Until someone else comes around.
None of them can hold me when you see me walking through the street. That trouble you about for me. Yeah, the sun on me and green. I mean them I always pray, but make I really tell you something. Take me light and we'll have a problem. Got a lot of people fake out yeah, ready for say how far. But yeah, I want to switch it up. None of them can hold me when you see me walking through the street. That trouble you about from me. Again, I didn't forget the street. None of them can hold me when you see me walking through the street. That trouble you about from me. Yeah, the sun on me and green. I mean them I always pray, but make I really tell you something. Take me light and we'll have a problem. Got a lot of people fake out there, ready for say how far.
Y'all remember I told you I looked up for any time you're working with microphones that you don't know, right, you're not familiar with, you can look up the polar patterns of frequency response and stuff like that from the manufacturer's website.
Yes, ma'am.
So because this is a super cardioid microphone, it's going to be a little bit tighter than a regular cardioid that will come all the way around, so we're just putting it straight on axis so we get that good on axis frequency response. Far enough away from the drum where we can capture the full picture and where he won't accidentally hit it when he's playing, so we might move that. We're playing against the corner and on hard wood so that we can get a little bit more of the
resonance.
The resonance, and then
more
it's called
depth
like
in the drum because that's where the bass builds.
Right, yeah, exactly, yeah. So we're going to kind of take advantage of that. I think we're just going to use a cardioid polar pattern for this one, right? We don't really need a pad, and we're not going to use this roll off because we want some of that bass frequency, right? So we're going to turn that off. And then when we put it back here, do you guys see that there's a sound hole back here? Right? If you take a look, there's a sound hole back there. What we don't want to do is put it right on axis with the sound hole because that'll give us a lot of woof and like the plosives. So what we're going to do...
So that sound thing on the back of here is supposed to be like giving the drum an escape sound?
Yeah. And that's a good thing, but we don't want to be completely on axis. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be in cardioid, but we're going to point off axis so that we don't get that direct gush of wind, but we're still picking up the bass frequencies that are going to build up in the corner.
So how much dB are you missing by putting it, or whatever the chart you show is like once you move it off axis, you would lose a certain percentage?
That was for this microphone.
Okay.
For the cardioid, not a super cardioid, it won't be as extreme as if it were like off axis completely 180 degrees. So we should be all right, right? We're probably going to cancel a little bit of this corner right here, but that's where comb filtering would happen. So it's probably not going to be a huge difference. And we'll probably have to flip the phase, or the polarity rather, of this one in the recording, but when we blend them together, they should sound decent.
You know the ultimate paradiddle exercise?
You stepped on the wire here, so.
I don't know, I forgot how to explain it. So it's, alright. So it's a paradiddle, double paradiddle,
Then you go up to like 4, and then I think you come just work your way down. Yeah, I think that.
We'll probably have to put you up against this.
No, I can't work under these conditions.
Best life anytime when they see me. None of them can be. But from me want to know, me must achieve it. All the hard work must reveal. Enough messed up days in the place I'm from. Still there, so keep me guard up strong. Stay #1 with another hit song. And none of them can hold me down. When you see me walking through the street, I trouble you up for me. Yeah, the sound of me can breathe. I made them always breathe. Make I really tell you something. Take it like that, I have a problem. A lot of people get caught in phobia, ready to see you fall. But I always stand tall. Me fear no man but God. Only He can judge me.
She said, I want more of that.
They messed up. I got that timing.
You know, these are the types that I wrote. Let's go into either
weak.
The 7 is the enthusiast, the 8 is the challenger.
Weak.
Bro, I think he's good.
Getting a bowl of this season. You getting that ring this season? Watch.
You look dark as hell.
Enough boys see me life and I try copy. Make enough money so me live life lavish. Party every day and me never fuck money. Haters I hate but no I'm not sorry. Yeah you know anything when me say must go. Just buy me girlfriend some gun. Now we fresh from we head to we toe. Let me go for it. Yeah me show but it does on me floor. Them sick I can see all of them down. And make your jealous see what them want me see. No never stop it at all. Going to the top and I never
we solo just those two cajon tracks?
Sure.
I just want to
Live my life.
Can you bring? Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
We're hearing the low end.
Yeah, I wasn't hearing the low end at all. Yeah.
Yeah, because
because he was on the side,
Because I didn't come in with the bass until
Yeah,
her
no,
verse.
no, it sounds good. I'm actually pretty proud of that mic technique. That sounds good. I was like, I don't know.
Mama Kelly.
Musician was mediocre at best, but
No,
the
that
mic
is not
technique.
No, I wanted to do you justice and not a disservice. Alright, cool, yeah. That sounds great. There is slight resonance from the tom heads, but I actually think that it adds like a brilliance to the cajon. It works, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It is, yeah. Dude really just plays every instrument.
Okay, all the mics are out, so go ahead.
We're recording now.
You gotta listen every time we're recording.
Which one? Which thing? We're probably, since we have one condenser and we have one dynamic, we're probably not going to do the over the shoulder. We'll probably just do the space pair. That's my favorite for guitars. So we'll do the, is it a multi-pattern mic? It is.
You could do mid-side. You want to get a little fancy. Right?
Yeah. In here though, with the reflections and stuff, I'd probably not do mid-side.
But I like where your head's at.
You know, you have any idea what I'm talking about?
So what we'll probably do is...
Talk about HBCU bands and swarm off
Right,
their
right. So I think I'm going to point this down here, and then we'll use the condenser mic at the 12th fret, right? Yeah, you're following. I feel you.
Okay, come back.
I know what you're doing. Alright guys, if you want to learn, when you're stereo miking with a space pair on a guitar, there's basically two parts of a guitar, right? There's going to be like the lower end, which is from the body of the guitar, and there's going to be the higher, like more like
The bridge.
from from the neck, right?
Stupid.
So most instruments that are stringed wood instruments, the resonant point, that is the point that you really want to pick up, is where the neck meets the body. And on most guitars, it's right at the 12th fret, which is delineated by the two dots, right? So we're going to point one of our microphones, the cardioid condenser microphone, is going to go right on axis with the 12th fret. And then the other one, we're actually going to point it. Sometimes you can do the sound hole, but that's more of a live sound technique. So for this, we're actually, since this is a very bright microphone and it's super cardioid, we're going to point it right at the bridge right here.
I literally just found out today that when you record an instrument, you're supposed to use two mics in general.
And then another good rule of, I hate the word rule of thumb. Another good pointer is I usually do like a hang loose sign, right, like this. And what you can do is just right from where the guitar is, make sure it's on axis, and then you use the same width for both microphones, and that keeps your phase relatively coherent, right?
So the focus is the same measurement.
So just hang loose as wide as you can spread your fingers, and then you just keep that there, and then we'll do the same from the 12th fret there, right?
Them teaching us. You took audio fundamentals, right?
Yeah.
Did they really teach us about double miking when you're?
They don't teach that in audio fundamentals. It's just fundamentals.
audio fundamentals.
I mean, the only time I heard it was for a piano, and that was it.
I've only heard it for.
Like coincident and near coincident,
really
but they
like
don't
give you hands-on.
No, they do not. Obviously, the lecture.
I'm trying to get
They talked about it.
Oh yeah, well.
It's 2-2 news at Retro Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
You trying to win that first championship after 4 years?
So when you guys were talking about coincident and near coincident, space pair is near coincident because it'll have phase differences and timing and amplitude differences, right?
How do you want this pointed? Which one did you talk about?
With the diaphragm, so tilt. Yeah. Actually, it might.
That's the problem.
Might behoove us to do upside
They
down.
get balls
But I don't
in
know if that's
possession.
What's the play? What's the time?
208. It's not that I can't score that.
Behoove?
It's just can't literally score.
What score?
I've overheard professors say it might behoove you.
I'm pretty
fun to
confident
say.
in my ability, but normally if I'm it, oh, you voted.
That boy
You know, hope the defense get like an interception. Or did they score already?
Yeah.
They scored already, bro.
It sounds a little bit more natural here.
Yeah. Come on.
Nah, bro, GG's.
No, it's not.
Well, when I record anything funny.
Both. Everything.
What is-
Anything I can
Oh, it's both.
I'm saying,
both the light and the dark side. I don't know.
Polite and dark side? Like what?
what is it light and dark side?
Beat making and
Yeah.
real instruments.
Oh, genres.
Genres? Honestly, everything. Like, work is work. I'm not going to turn anything down.
She said work is work. That's real. That's real.
Think about
If I'm getting paid, I'm there. I don't care.
That's real. Say it one more time for the people in the back, Kelly.
If I'm getting paid, no, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding, actually. If I'm getting paid, I'm there.
Not quite perfectly in time.
But that's this is growth.
All right.
Quantize and set.
The man, the myth, the legend. And program
He said happy with it.
For once.
Where?
That's probably not last long, did it?
Oh, you would have want to see me heights
It's like a
for
chain
real.
reaction.
I'm saying, it's like, bro.
Well, that's still connected, so.
Yeah. I think she's singing just the higher part of that group vocal. Do you need help with anything for packing, for loading out? You need an extra set of hands? Yeah.
I don't know. I was supposed to pick up your fellow brand ambassador from work.
Oh,
So I had to like,
oh, I'm so sorry.
the session
We
running
didn't
a bit
mean-
late.
Thank you. Thank you for staying.
No, this was good. This was good.
No, yeah.
I
thank
look
you
forward
so
to
much.
hearing the
Oh,
product.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fantastic. I'm very excited.
Excuse me.
So he's gotta leave.
Alright, guys.
Fuck. Keep that. That was the take.
Definitely keeping that.
No, I'm never stopping, ain't stopping at all. Going to the top and fuck. And I ain't,
That Atlanta, and I ain't. Man, I ain't tripping, man.
I ain't tripping. No, in my the other one we don't even see eye to eye, period, though. You know?
Okay.
I see you also went back to your high school and donated $100.
That was dope.
Yeah, so talk about your experience in high school.
Bro, I ain't.
Instead of I ain't, you can say I.
That's kind of what he does. He's like, going to the top,
and I ain't.
never gonna fall.
Yeah, it's not Atlanta slang. I ain't. Yeah.
No, I'm never stopping, ain't stopping at all. Going to the top, I ain't ever gonna fall.
Yo, up to the end of the video. Not gonna lie, bro, I was so worried that this video was gonna go over like 2 hours or something. But if you made it to the end of the video, thank y'all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help the channel. It pushes me out to other people who will probably like my content. Now, I don't know when the song is going to get released. It's being mixed as of right now by Mama Kelly. Shout out Mama Kelly, the MVP of the session. But I will let you guys know as soon as it drops. So yeah, peace.
Went to the top and I ain't never gone.